It was a good win for our team. It wasn't pretty in the second half at all, but hadn't been done in 11 years at state to be 2-0 in ACC play. So we got there, and pretty or not, I'm happy about it. And a lot of things we can get better with. A lot of things we'll talk about tomorrow as we prepare for Louisville. And I thought we played a great first half, really bad third quarter, and we finished them in the fourth quarter. That was kind of the game. But wasn't good enough in the third quarter. We'll look at it, come in and talk about it. We knew they wouldn't quit playing, and they did the same thing at LSU last week. It's a tough team to play. You're not matching them score for score, and we didn't do that in the third quarter. We just didn't produce enough points in that quarter, and that made it a tight game. Defensively, we knew it was going to be tough, and they're averaging 35 points a game, and they got 25. So pretty happy with that. But it's great to be in this situation, and look forward to playing Louisville at home on Thursday. And I wish we had more days to get ready, but that's the way it is. Unfortunate that Clay Nichols will be out for the season, and I'm not sure to the extent of the knee injury, but he will have surgery tomorrow. And feel for him, great young man that's put a lot of time into our program, and hate to see him get injured because he was doing so many good things for us on special teams and earning his way with our situation at tailback. So be praying for him. I don't know what was being said on the field. I'll talk to my players about it tomorrow. I'm not happy with how we responded. We've got a veteran team. We can't let people control our emotions with what's being said or done, and we've handled ourselves better than that, and we didn't. It's inexcusable. I don't like it. They had 12 penalties. We had 6. Don't know why they were happening that way, and don't know what was being said. The refs weren't telling me. I was just trying to keep the guys from continuing it. That was one thing I said to the team. I said, you have a choice. You're trying to have a legacy as a senior class, which means you're trying to leave behind something that you're very proud of. And I said, this week you have that opportunity. They haven't been 2-0 in ACC play in 11 years, so your senior class can say that you did that. And in order to do that, you have to make the right choices about our discipline and not listening to people telling you great win. And I thought our guys did that. I thought we did a great job. We talked about discipline a lot, and you probably wouldn't think that in the third quarter because of the flare-ups. That was what we talked about. Discipline's a choice that you make as a person, and you can choose to be disciplined or you can choose not to be. And we talked about that all week. And I challenged our seniors. I said, you guys are the ones that talked about wanting to be in a better bowl game. You better have leadership this week, because if we don't, it's on you. And those guys did a great job. Did a great job leading us. I think that, on top of winning last week's game, on top of we beat Syracuse last year, and so you don't have that, like Boston College, our guys are going to be angry to play them. We did not beat them last year. We didn't play well against them. We didn't have that with Syracuse. We won last year at their place. So there was zero that I could go to other than, hey guys, if you want to be who you say you want to be, all right, and be in a real conversation, you got to win this week. That's all we talked about. But when we play North Carolina, it don't matter what the record is, right? You play a ranked team, you play Notre Dame, doesn't matter what the record is. That's you play Notre Dame. You play a team that beat you the year before, you got that bad feeling about playing that team. The team we played today was just the opponent that we had to beat to be 2-0 in the ACC. We had to do it coming off a huge win. And so I was proud of the guys for getting the win, and really proud of how they began the football game. That team we're playing today, they outscored their opponents in the first 4 games 25 points in the first quarter. And we had them down in the first quarter, so we made them come back, which they haven't had to do this year.
O-line was blocking. I worked on breaking the first tackle and making people miss a lot in practice. That was my point of emphasis, and I think I really did a great job on doing that. And I think my line just did a great job of keeping the front 7 off of me and letting me get to the second level. It's always a point of emphasis. We like to wear people down. Sometimes it's not working in the first half, but we just stay faithful to the run. And when we do that, we normally wear teams down. Even last week and this week, we wore them down in the second half. That was the word of the week. We had discipline to start fast. So really, they had been outscoring their opponents in the first quarter. So we wanted to take it to them and make them play from behind. History doesn't repeat itself. We're trying to build a legacy. We're the first team to go 2-0 in the ACC in 11 years. And the team that beat Florida State last time lost it next week. So really, it's just about not repeating history and building a legacy of our own. Yes, explosive plays, execution, and it wasn't all clean. So there's a lot we can pick up from film. But really, it was just taking what the defense gave us.
Coach called you an elite competitor. Where does that come from?
Being undersized, vertically challenged. I'm about 5'9", don't weigh that much. I'm fast, but really, I don't want people to know me as a fast guy. I really run with heart, and I let speed take over, but obviously you can't have big runs all the time, so I just want everybody to know that I run with heart, and I try to play as fast and physical as I possibly can. It's ACC football. They have a great team. They have great linebackers. Their front seven is probably the strongest part of their defense, and they have a great defense. So it's really a little bit of us not executing and us playing ACC football. We're going to get stopped, and really it was a great job by our defense for picking up the slack while we weren't executing. No, there's no pressure. The only pressure we apply is from ourselves. It's a one-and-oh mentality. So this week we're focused on Louisville. We're not focused on the week after that. Just this week. That is nice because there were a lot of plays where he pulled the ball and it turned into a positive play. And really, it's just not. Sometimes you don't have big games all the time. It's really just managing the game and being efficient. It hurt my soul. It wasn't really a dirty play or anything. So it was just unfortunate. It's the game of football. I was right there. I held his hand until I couldn't any longer, and it really hurt me personally. I worked with him hard. We practiced together. We laughed, we cried, we joked together. And DeQuay's been through a lot. He's been there 5 years, and it really just breaks my heart. And I'm actually probably about to go see him right now. So it just really hurts my heart.
Short passes every week, and every week presents a different challenge. So we prepared for it all week during practice. So it wasn't really that. I'm not gonna say it wasn't that hard, but we were prepared. We were prepared for it. So
don't like each other.
No, it's not that we don't like Syracuse. It's just we're brothers on our team, and like anybody in the family, if anybody did wrong by your family, then the whole family would take up for that brother. So
I'm good.
and me and BJ obviously met freshman year. You couldn't tell me that. You couldn't tell me we had the same mama. So it's just the bond that we share. So we kind of get rowdy when one of us gets mad because we all get mad. So yeah, offense. But I know in practice, Coach KP, he prides himself on stopping the run. Our DNA is to stop the run. So that's what we came in the game set to do: stop the run. So and the fact that he was on the run of the ball, so we wanted to do our job. So the whole D-line played well today. The whole D-line, I felt every one of them. The offense played great. Ryan played great. Reggie ran the ball pretty well. But yeah, Nyheim. Nyheim runs the ball like he's 315. So, but yeah, we played well on all cylinders today. So.
Dungy today, and then Lamar Jackson on a short week. There's no break on this one.
We knew what we had in front of us, and we're prepared for it. In the D-line, we talk about don't flinch, so don't flinch.
Do you feel like you owe Louisville something after last year?
I feel like we owe everybody something that we lost to, because we all could have been there. Louisville, we had a lot of execution issues, a lot of missed assignments, so they're just next on the list right now. So